Marketing Sporting News. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
One thing that I find intriguing about this fight is I feel like you and Deontay have this thing in common where at the beginning of your pro careers, a lot of people doubted you would ever not just become champion, but even reach the level of being a top contender. Do you feel any sort of like kinship with him in that you guys were both heavily doubted at the start of your pro careers and you've both proven the doubters wrong?
You know, that's what we do. We prove the doubters wrong. Every successful athlete or person always has doubters, naysayers and haters. And if they didn't, they wouldn't be successful. You know, I've been wrote off time and time again. He's fat, he can't box, he can't punch, he's useless. But I just keep doing the thing every single time. Deontay's had the same problem coming up, you know. He's the only heavyweight champion in that past, I don't know how many years it is for the USA. The USA should be lapping Deontay Wilder, loving him, he's a knockout artist. When was the last knockout artist from the United States? Mike Tyson. So this is the man, since the man, to be the knockout king in America. And yet I come over here across the pond to the United States and I've got more fans in America than Deontay Wilder, which is amazing and I'm very thankful for, but shocking as well. I think outside of Alabama, nobody knows who Deontay Wilder is. But every country in the world, they have heard of Tyson Fury and the Gypsy King for many, many different reasons. I am welcoming Deontay Wilder into big time boxing on December the 1st. It might only be his only taste, but it's still better to taste than never to ever to taste it.
Hey Tyson, Mike Baca with the Undefeated Champion Network. My first question is simple. Just how much fun are you having with this?
I'm having a lot of fun, you know. I hear all the big fights happen in America. We're better than the home of the stars, Los Angeles, for a massive heavyweight title fight to go down. I'm really enjoying it. I've been made feel very welcome, and I'm very happy to be in the United States of America.
My second question, given the past couple of years, I think getting to this point is already an accomplishment. How much has this helped you personally?
It's helped me a lot, you know. It's no secret I've had my struggles. I've been struggling with a lot of things for a lot of years, but it's almost given me the passion to keep going and keep winning. And I represent all those people out there who are struggling on a day-to-day basis. I'm that guy who's fighting for them. How can I lose? I've got so many people on my side, I can't lose. I ain't just fighting for me or Frank Warren or my family or my country. I'm fighting for every person in the world who struggles with mental health problems. And that's bigger than any country, bigger than any family, it's bigger than any boxer. But I'm their guy, and I'm the guy to fill their boots. And I hold that weight and pressure on my back. I have got broad shoulders and I hold it perfectly. I fight for them.
Thank you.
Tyson, Miguel Maravilla with Fight News. The last big fight we had here at Staples Center, it was Lennox Lewis and Vitaly Klitschko. That was a hell of a fight. Do you expect the same this time around? Do you plan on giving the LA fans, obviously LA is the capital boxing capital of the world. Talk about that.
You know, the last fight here was Lewis and Klitschko, the big one. It was a very exciting fight, very great fight. So I hope that me and Deontay Wilder can put on just as good a fight, if not better. You know, in that fight, they both had lost fights. Klitschko had lost and so had Lennox Lewis. This fight's so unique because you've got two heavyweight champions, both unbeaten. So I believe this is going to be one of the first times this has ever happened. I know it's the first time it's ever happened here, but I don't know if it's the first time it's ever happened in history. But it's the first time in a long time anyway, let's say that. Two undefeated world heavyweight champions are going toe to toe to prove who is the best for the fans. Any more?
Tyson, after what we saw, how much do you like him right now?
Like Deontay Wilder. I think he's a cool guy, and I'd like to take him out for a drink after I knock him out, for sure. I think he'd be a good guy to go out with and have a few drinks and relax after the fight. So it's just a fight, no hard feelings. When I beat him, I beat it fair and square, that's it. I shake his hand and take him out for a beer, no problem, all on me. Treats are on me.
Tyson, Stephen Corino with KOR Sports. You said when you were here yesterday, you did a little experiment, you walked outside and actually asked some people who Deontay Wilder was. Is that true, and what was kind of the count?
It's very true, and BT Sport, United Kingdom station, he's following me around. They have the footage. It wasn't here, it was in New York. was in New York City, which is closer to him than here. And people didn't know who he was, not at all. If I asked 50 people, maybe 2 people had heard of him. And people was asking the same question about me, and there was a hell of a lot more people have heard of Tyson Fury in New York than Deontay Wilder. Tell you that now. We have video evidence to prove it. I'm not just talking hot air.
And my second question, obviously we're here in LA, the fight's going to be here in LA, but a lot of big fights with English fighters coming over tend to be in Vegas. Was LA maybe something you wanted to be in, kind of with your personality, you fit in perfect in Hollywood, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. When I heard the possibility of fighting in Los Angeles, I jumped at it. I thought, what a place to put on an excellent world heavyweight title fight. You know, I'd obviously watched Lewis Klitschko fight, the build up to all that. Excellent. Great fight city, great fans, and it's the home of the stars. This is where I belong. I should live here in California. And after I beat him, I probably will move here. Because I know that the Californian people will appreciate the Gypsy King, 100%.